In this video, I'm going to talk to you about me being a protective father, especially given the fact that I was a playboy and today I have a daughter. So where is the line drawn towards being neurotic or being overprotective or being hyper versus being open-minded and casual? See, I've not kept my life and my past sins hidden. All of you know, who follow my channel, I've been a playboy. I was a playboy from the age of 16. I always aspired to be one of those playboys. There were no books, there was no techniques. Learn from this, life. And obviously imitated movie stars and eventually managed to get girls. I found out how to get girls, how to talk to them, what to say. Then immersed myself into understanding sexual gratification and how to satisfy women emotionally, mentally, physically. How to approach women, how to play those mind games. So you could say that I have done my share of craziness. Now, given that I've been so crazy, monkey, 2 monkeys. See, look at this. Hey, monkey. Ooh, what are you opening your mouth for? Looks. Hey, monkey. Look at that, 2 monkeys. Very scary. Get afraid this monkey might just come and bite my face or something. Sharp teeth. Okay. Alright. So what I was telling you was, I know how men think. Basically, I know how men think. And look, I even have these groups, various groups, where really loud and very slow. So I have these various groups where you get plenty of these men who, share porn and adult stuff and all that. And I'll tell you, here's a funny thing, okay? Most of these guys who are there in my porno group, because, there it's open, you can talk whatever you want. I know the language that they talk. I'm aware, you can read how they describe women. Oh, check this, check that. Oh, I want to do this, I want to do that. And then if you go to Facebook and you join any of these groups, which are like bar groups or bar girls or, enjoy, have fun, 18 plus or whatever these groups. Yeah, there are girls who advertise prostitution, show themselves wearing skimpy clothes. And you can read what people are writing there. The funny thing is, some of them write so, I don't know, it's not my taste. It's disgusting. I want to eat this, I want to put my this and that, and oh yeah. And then when you check their profile, some of them, they're very open about it. They have a family, they have a daughter. And then you begin to think like, wow, this guy has a daughter, this guy has a wife, this guy has maybe daughters. But he looks at this girl, and I'll tell you, many of these Asian countries, they have underage girls also. And the way they talk, oh my goodness. Like, disturbing comments like, oh, she looks like 16, I'll do her any day. Okay, so what I'm telling you is, being a guy, being a male, being a playboy, I've seen how playboys behave. Now, luckily, from my defense, from my point of view, I can tell you that I never tricked a female into sleeping with me. I never cheated. I never gave fake promises. I'll marry you if you have sex. Or most of the girls knew that I was a playboy, and they willingly came. Okay. Now comes my daughter. The thing is, given that you have seen the dark side of men and what they can do, you obviously You know how evil people can get. You know how twisted their intentions can be. And you just want to make sure that your loved ones are not exposed to that. Like for example, that movie Taken. That guy, Liam Neeson, he plays the CIA, FBI, whatever agent. And he's super protective of his daughter that she'll get kidnapped or something. And eventually she does. And how he brings her back. And yeah, I'm not saying that I'm one of those hero-like father figures. But I've seen what people can do. Both men and women. Nobody's a saint. Now what had happened was I was just talking to my wife and I just told her, tomorrow when our baby becomes big, boys will want to play with her and all that. And she'll end up being a very attractive girl, so many boys will have to want to play with her. We have to keep an eye. But my wife responded, it's okay, children are innocent and she can play and let boys play with her, she will grow up. I just kind of lost it. I asked her why a boy doesn't have, his private parts are not functional. You don't think boys play with their little thingy? You don't think boys and girls can have fun? In fact, I even know small girls, not tiny, but girls like to experiment with girls. It's obvious when you do not know what you're doing and you explore into the world of pleasure. Man, when I was small, I was lying down in this nursery and this girl came next to me, sat down, my age or maybe a little more, and she started touching my private parts, and this has happened. I mean, how many of us when we were small, we played this game, doctor, patient, doctor, mummy, daddy, and what were we playing? We were busy exploring the sexual aspects, exploring all these sexual parts to us, Now, obviously, as a father, now I know for a fact that I can't protect her 24/7. At the same time, it's not healthy for me to be paranoid. But I need to be protective. I need to keep an eye. Like for example, if my daughter were to go play with a couple of boys, and I'm not going to let them go unsupervised. Let's say, for example, she says, want to go, far and all the boys and girls together. No. You'll play in a controlled environment where we can see. And obviously the Western thing, they want to have privacy in a room. No fucking way. No fucking privacy. As long as you're under my fucking house and I'm paying the bills, no privacy, sorry. You earn your own, look after yourself, be private, get out of my house. As long as you're staying under my roof, no privacy with a boy in the room. Now, I know what you'll say. So you had your fun, so daughter can't have her fun. Well, I got sexually raped and molested, so just because I had that experience, should I also introduce my daughter to that? You have done shit in life, I'm sure. Why don't you let your children endure that shit? I'm pretty sure those of you who don't have children only will talk on this. Look, it's not that I'm going to be a paranoid parent, but I'm definitely concerned. And my mind works, very fast. It thinks 100 different things. And I'm very aware of attraction and sexual intimacy and weakness. In fact, the number of young boys, not girls, number of young boys who send these questions to me sometimes. The only thing is I don't have time, and they ask, forget that, go to YouTube, go to Quora. Check how many youngsters, boys who are 16 and 15, and they're asking these questions about sex and masturbation and what should I do. And because today in a social media internet age, they're being exposed to all this. You can't stop it, man. For me, the only solution I see is I need to do my part, and most importantly, to communicate with the daughter. Constantly talk to her about how relationships are, what sex is, and not when she's small, but obviously, and also stuff like being touched inappropriately. Let's say a guy, even today, nursery teachers, and they can harm children. Man, yesterday I threw a member out. He was busy sharing all these links of adult porn sites, and one of the links that he bloody shared, I don't go through. I get more than 2,000, 3,000 messages a day. I don't go through all of them, especially in the groups. So this guy, one guy from US, he just told me, Loy, listen, man, just an alert. This guy is sending child porn. I was like, what the fuck? I stopped all my work. I said, who's sending what child porn? What? And then he shared he said, this guy has sent the screenshot and the link. I like, fuck. I sent a warning to my group. I said, guys, this guy has sent a link. Don't click on this link. And then I confronted him and he was like, no, I just forwarded what I received. He actually did forward, I think 20, 30 links or whatever. He didn't even see what the fuck he's sending. And one of them was such a disturbing video about this female. She's lying down with a small child. Oh my God. I don't even want to elaborate what she was doing. I straight away told him, you're lucky that I know you for a couple of years. He has been in touch with me. I'm not reporting you to the authorities. I said, you're banned forever from my groups and from getting in touch with me. I don't even accept a mistake. You need to know what you're fucking forwarding, what you're sending. Anyway, what I'm trying to tell you, see, if my group members know what I'm talking about. You need to be very careful in today's day and age. Okay, I'm going to another topic about sharing links. You need to be careful. But my main thing which I'm trying to tell you is, normal people who look normal, you cannot read how twisted their minds can get. Be it a young boy, be it a young girl. So as a father, I'm constantly worried, Now, yeah, I know some of you religious folks will say, yeah, you deserve it. And fine, whatever rings your bell or suits you. If that is how life is, that everyone who has done wrong should get what is coming to them, I think everyone in the world would get what they deserve, but they don't. There are a lot of millionaires, billionaires, successful people who live a ripe old age and die without having to pay for their sins. So all the best trying to believe in karma bullshit. But I just want to tell you this much. As a father, I'll do my part of educating her, protecting her wherever possible, equipping her with the tools and mindset that is required to succeed. But I'll do my part. And I told my wife, say, listen, it just takes one mistake for us to lose, you lose your sight. Don't keep your eye on the ball, and one mistake, that's the end of it. I was like, are you willing to take that risk? So she understood, and she understood why I got hyper about this. It's not that my daughter will not interact with boys and all that, but all under supervision. No privacy, no going alone, no staying at night. And this is all Western, that the Westerners do it. They don't mind their daughters and sons sleeping around in privacy of their room, and no fucking privacy. Shut up. I just hope I can do my role well as a father. The rest, what can you do? Anyway, this is what I wanted to share. Just feel free to put down your thoughts. And yeah, It'll be funny to hear what guys who are not married, who are youngsters, they're commenting as parents. So funny, youngsters who are 16. Hey, that's not the fucking way, man. Hey, what the fuck? Eh? Anyway, comment down below and let's see what you guys come up with. Having said this, let me sign off. Guys, take care.